Hello, welcome to this episode of Sports Bets for Free. My name is Scott Jenkins, your host. Just a local sports bettor here in Phoenix, Arizona, and hopefully today with our bets and your bets, it's going to be another profitable day for you. Welcome to December, Monday, December 1st, NBA and even one college game in for us on a very light college basketball night here to start us off on the 1st of December. Welcome back or welcome aboard if you're first time here. I've been here plenty of times before. Appreciate you coming on and watching the show. All of our shows brought to you by the world's #1 sports betting app, Outlier. 7-day free trial in the comment section as well as the YouTube channel page. A lot of people have taken advantage of the free trial lately. Thank you. That's what we want you to do. If you don't like it, don't worry about it. Not that big of a deal. But if you want to get great bet ideas, stuff that hits at 60, 70, 80, 90%, if you want to get if you want the knowledge of where the money's pouring in on the books and you want to get odd shop for the best odds for the bets that you want to make, all from one spot. Outlier 7-day free trial, like we mentioned in the comments section of our YouTube channel page. And also the private Discord channel. Make sure you get and join this. Join a couple hundred plus people who love the same thing that you do. That's called sports wagering. We've got college basketball, NBA, college football, NFL, baseball, even some bonus bets here on different sports, Formula One and golf. As well, WNBA when it comes back around. We got sports all over the place. There's probably like only a couple days out of the entire year where there will not be plays in the Discord, and that seems to be MLB All-Star break time. But other than that, you're going to have daily plays and more than you can handle. Really good day in the NFL, and basketball was pretty solid yesterday as well. Let's get started with the show. We're going to start. We got 9 NBA games, and we've got a bonus college basketball game. Like I mentioned, a light day. We'll get started at the How about we get started at the 7 o'clock Eastern time frame game? Hawks and the Pistons. Pistons favored by 9.5 here. 232.5 total roughly in this one. So the Hawks had a double overtime game. They pulled that victory out. They're spending a lot of energy now back-to-back and have to travel. Pistons, on the other hand, Cade Cunningham looks like in midseason all-star form, and the rest of the guys are contributing. Beef Stew, a little Isaiah Stewart, he's been all right. Duncan Robinson's been okay. They could use some outside shooting. That's too bad about Malik Beasley, as he was really good for him last year. Defensively playing well, Cade Cunningham. If Cade can learn how to shoot threes, man, would he be just unbelievable. I mean, the dude is a 40-plus par guy a night and can't shoot threes worth of piss. So he's been excellent for him as well. We do like the Pistons in this one. We'll think they'll cover 10-plus here this game here. I just think bad spot here for the Hawks. Pistons minus 2.5 first quarter, 5.5 first half, 9.5 for the game. Beef Stew, we just talked about, 13-plus points and rebounds combined. Cade Cunningham, 39-plus points and assists combined. Dyson Daniels, 6-plus rebounds. Stewie, again, 3-plus points in the first quarter. Stewie for 1+3. Jalen Johnson, 7-plus assists. He's been crushing that number. Dyson Daniels, 3-plus turnovers. Stuart Thompson, 9-plus rebounds and assists. Cade Cunningham, 29-plus points. So the Pistons, obviously, best record so far in the East. The Hawks have played really well. Just like I said, a bad spot. But I will say this, Jalen Johnson's played fantastic since Trae Young hit the injury report. Okongwu did not play well yesterday or on Sunday at all. He had a horrible shooting night, and he's been solid for him, though, except for yesterday. Haven't seen a bunch of Porzingis. Obviously, haven't seen Trae Young. I think there's some things to be excited about if you're a Hawks fan. I think they can definitely be one of the top 4 or 5 teams in the East and have a chance, to get to the second round, maybe even, second round of the playoffs. So a lot of things to be happy for if you're a Hawks fan. I just think like I said, bad spot going against Detroit at Detroit on a second half of a back-to-back on the road. Next game up. Bucks, Wizards. So the Wizards are the most god-awful team on earth. They're getting 9.5 at home, 233.5 total, 7 o'clock Eastern time. Bucks coming into town. The Bucks ain't nothing special either. Let's just be honest here. The Bucks are 3-6 on the road, 9-12 overall. The Wizards have won 2 games out of 18, 1-6 at home. The one game we thought they were going to win, they couldn't shoot. And then they come out and win another game by 40 because CJ McCollum, all he did was hit Drano. CJ, adding him, Chris Middleton, some veteran guys really hasn't done him all that much good. Alex Sarr's been solid so far this season. I'd like to see a little bit more from Bilal and Bub Carrington. Corey Kispert's out, their bench 3 guy for a while, but they just been bad. I mean, there's no other way to explain it besides that. They've just been really, really bad. And it doesn't seem like it's going to get any better for them in this, at all. This game here, got to go with the Bucks, don't we? Yeah, we're going to lay the 9.5, -2.5 first quarter, 5.5 first half, 9.5 for the game. CJ McCollum, we will play him for 3+ threes. Kuzma for 5+ rebounds. AJ Green for 3+ threes. Kuzma for 3+ assists. Bilal under 4.5 rebounds. Bub Carrington, 5+ assists. AJ Green, 13+ points and rebounds in that Bucks and Wizards game. Next game up, Pacers and Cavs. Celtics shocked, beat up on the Cavs. Now the Cavs have to go back-to-back, but have to go on the road to the Pacers, where the Pacers haven't been, they're 4-6 at home. They're, versus the 4-5 on the road Cavs. And the Cavs are laying 5.5 here. I just think it's too many points, to be honest with you. If this thing was like a 3.5 or maybe even 4.5, we'd probably stay away from a side here. But the Pacers at home have been okay. And I think okay is all they're going to have to be here. And this one here is Pacers plus 1.5 a first quarter, 3.5 first half, 5.5 for the game. Tyson, 2+ steals and blocks. Donovan Mitchell under 4.5 rebounds. Huff for the Pacers, 10+ points. Siakam, 23+ points. Jarris Walker, 13+ points plus rebounds and combined. Siakam, 9+ field goals. Huff, 3+ points in the first quarter. Garland, 7+ assists. Siakam, also 35+ par. I know, the fun just continues and continues and continues more. Next game up, Clippers and the Heat, 7:30 Eastern time frame. And this one, Clippers have been god-awful, let's just be honest, especially as of late. They have not been good. They are, 2-8 on the road. They're only, 5-15 at home. You can't, how do I put this? You can't win the Western Conference in the first 20 games, but if you don't watch it here, Clippers, you can lose a chance to go to the playoffs. The way the West is going to be now, I expect Phoenix to fall off and maybe another team or two to fall off, or they'll have options to get in. But they're playing horrible. Kawhi's back. Harden's been scoring the ball, but you can definitely tell they're missing the third piece there. Bradley Beal did not pay off as he's out for the season. Could use Norman Powell back. That's for damn sure. But the Heat have been exciting. No question about it. Up-tempo pace. They're 9-2 at home, 13-7 overall. Hero's back. They've played well. We like the Heat in this spot. -1.5 first quarter, 3.5 first half, 5.5 for the game. Harden under 9.5 assists. He's went under 9.5 in those last 5. Zubac, 3+ assists. Bam Adebayo, 2+ steals and blocks combined. Tyler Hero, 22+ points. Ware for 9+ rebounds. As we continue on here through the NBA slate, let's get to the next game. Bulls and the Magic, 7:30 Eastern time frame as well. Magic now laying 8.5. This was 7.5 earlier. The lines already went up. The Bulls have been just absolutely god-awful on the road as well, as they're 3-8 on the away from the confines, and 7-3 for the Magic at home. The Bulls started off extremely hot, and then all of a sudden have tailed off. As if they're not Drano in from 3, they're in trouble because they don't play any defense. The Magic do play some defense at home for sure. We do like the Magic in this spot. Magic -1.5 first quarter, 3.5 first half, 7.5 for the game. Suggs, 4+ points in the first quarter. Kobe White, under 4.5 assists. Wagner, under 35.5 par. Giddey, 2+ threes. Giddey, 5+ points in the first quarter. Suggs, 26 plus power points, assists, rebounds combined. De Silva, under 11.5 points. Almost forgot what the hell I was going to say there with De Silva. All right, next game up. Let's get to it. Nuggets. And I'm sorry, not the Nuggets. We're not quite there yet. Hornets in the Nets, 7:30 Eastern time frame. Woo! Man, who's not excited about this matchup here, right? At Brooklyn. Brooklyn has not won a game at home. They've won 3 of them on the road. And the Hornets have only won 1 game on the road. So what do we think here in this one? Well, we're going to attack one simple little thing here, and that's the total. The Nets have trouble to score. They seem to come out all right in the first quarter, first half, but definitely lack the scoring in the second half of this thing. I don't know if the Hornets are going to put up a boatload of points here on the road. Total's at, 227.5. We're going under 58.5 first quarter, 116.5 first half, 227.5 for the game. Claxton under 5.5 field goals. Kalkbrenner for the Hornets under 6.5 rebounds. Claxton under 4.5 assists. LaMelo's number is down to over under 6.5 assists, so we'll go over 6.5 assists there. Claxton under 13.5 rebounds and assists. Claxton under 8.5 rebounds. Bridges 21 plus points. Knupel 3 plus threes. And Claxton under 27.5 par. All right, now we are on to the 9 o'clock Eastern time frame window as we're down to the last 3 games of the night. Mavs, Nuggets. Mavs get a nice win at the Clippers coming back. On that one, Nuggets are favored by 10.5 here. What do we expect in this one here? The Nuggets haven't been as dominant as home as they have been. Only 6-3 at home so far this season, 14-5 overall. But the Mavs have been only 2-5 on the road as they've played a ton of home games to start off the year. Like the Nuggets in this spot, even though laying 10.5 here, let's give you all the plays. Nuggets minus 2.5 first quarter, 5.5 first half, 10.5 for the game. Murray, 9 plus field goals. Murray, 3 plus threes. Bruce Brown, under 12.5 points and rebounds combined. Murray, 24 plus points. Tim Hardaway, 12 plus points. More Bruce Brown unders, under 8.5 points and under 3.5 rebounds. Hardaway, 4 plus field goals, and Jamal Murray, 31 plus points, plus assists. Next game up, as we are rolling through. Let's see. We've got Rockets and the Jazz. Jazz at home getting 12.5. Rockets, nice win on the road on Sunday. Now they got to turn around and go to Salt Lake. So if they played this game the first half of the doubleheader, the back-to-backs, I liked it better. But the fact that they're laying 12.5 on a back-to-back game, we're going to stick here with the Jazz in this particular one here. So Jazz plus 3.5 first quarter, 6.5 first half, 12.5 for the game. Markkanen 6 plus rebounds. Markkanen under 8.5 field goals. Steven Adams 13 plus points and rebounds combined. Steven Adams 7 rebounds. Keontae George 20 plus points. Markkanen 8 plus rebounds and assists. Keontae George 5 plus points first quarter. Durant 9 plus rebounds and assists. And then we get this Svi for the Jazz. We got 4 plays on Svi. So 7 plus points, 3 plus field goals, 8 plus points and assists, 11 plus par points, assists, rebounds combined. And then we'll finish up with the last game of the night. Suns, Lakers. So the Lakers, we've gotten choked off at the last couple minutes of each of these games when they were big-time favorites. Only 5.5-point favorite here over the Suns as they're coming off a back-to-back. Suns, respectable on the road, almost 500, 4-5. Lakers 7-2 at home. They've been good at home. They put up a bunch of points. If you want to play the over here at like 235, I don't blame you in this one either, as most of the Laker home games do go over. But we are going to take just the Lakers side on this one here. Lakers minus 1.5 first quarter, 3.5 first half, 5.5 for the game. Brooks, if the 19.5 points was his total at home, you play him over. On the road, play him under. Luka, 51 plus par, points, assists, rebounds combined. Reeves, 24 plus points. Booker for the Suns under 7.5 assists. Luka, 4 plus threes. Reeves, 28 plus points and assists. Brooks under 3.5 rebounds. Connor Gillespie, 3 plus threes. Booker under 30.5 points and rebounds combined. Booker under 26.5 points. He struggled to get to the 24.5, let alone 26.5. Brooks under 23.5 points and rebounds. All right. One college game that we're on. That will finish up the night. It's K-State. Excuse me. Again, Bowling Green, 8 o'clock Eastern time at K-State. The 13.5 point favorite here for K-State. What we want to focus on, though, is the total at 159.5, and we're going to play this over. K-State Bowling Green over 82.5 first half, 159.5 for the game. So that's going to be a rundown of the NBA college basketball for Monday, December 1st. Like I said, a real light day in college basketball, but decent-sized slate in the NBA to more than whet your appetite. Also, since we did not give this out earlier, we will give you a little bonus football coverage here for Monday Night Football, as we did not give it out earlier. We are going with the Giants, plus 1.5 first quarter, 4.5 first half, 7.5 for the game. Tracy under 27.5 rush yards first half. Demario Douglas, 2+ receptions. Theo Johnson, 30+ receiving yards. Jackson Dart, 5+ rush attempts. Drake May to throw a pick. Drake May, 20+ rush yards. Jackson Dart, anytime touchdown, was plus 340, by the way, on that one. Jackson Dart for 240+ passing and rushing yards combined. Douglas for 12+ yards, longest reception. Hunter Henry, 19 receiving yards first half or over. Douglas for 15+ receiving yards. Okerke, I can't pronounce it. It's Okerke, under 8.5 tackles and assists. And Ramondre Stevenson for 2+ receptions. So we left that off Sunday's NFL show. We told you we'd have to give it to you on Monday as we were waiting for some player props to produce on that one. And there's a bunch of them that were in on Monday Night Football. So like I said, rundown of college basketball, NBA basketball for Monday, December 1st. If you like the content you're seeing here, do us a favor, throw us a like, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notifications, leave a comment, share it with a friend. All of that stuff does help the channel grow. We always appreciate everybody that wants to help us get all of our information out. All of our shows brought to you by the world's #1 sports betting app, Outlier. 7-day free trial, comment section in the YouTube channel page, and also the private Discord channel available for all of you out there. Same 2 spots, comment section of this show and also our YouTube channel page. If you want to join a couple 100+ members that love doing the same thing you do and get all of our bets early and get our bet sizes, all of that kind of stuff you can get in the Discord channel, plus bonus material as well, and just have lots of fun. Multiple cappers throwing down some stuff as well for all of you to check out on the Discord comment section. Also the YouTube channel page, you will find the link. We do appreciate everybody's support as always, and we look forward to seeing you on our next episode.